wonderful opportunity for us to hang out with my two buddies, and I want to get to the fact how you're feeling, and I want to talk about marriage. But first, I think we should go all the way back to the very beginning.
Yes.
How did you come up with the name for King and Country?
I'd come up with the name All the King's Men, like the Humpty Dumpty nursery rhyme, all the king's horses, all the king's men. And our producer swung around in his chair and he said, hey, what about for King and Country, like the old British mantra, as soldiers were going to stand for something greater than themselves, to bleed for what they believed, they would chant for King and Country. And we kind of all looked at each other, and the very first thing we did is got online and did a Google search for King and Country band, and there was nothing. And so for us, as far as men, as far as musicians, when we say the name for King and Country, it's kind of a built-in mantra. Why we do music is for our king and for our country.
You were struck with a bit of an illness.
Yes.
And how are you doing now? I know that we were praying for you, and I'm hoping that everything is good now.
I'm stable. Everything's okay, but I'm not better. I'm not where I need to be. But my goal is to be able to beat it this year. And honestly, it's kind of funny talking. Joel talked about the first album, and we're getting ready to come. The second one will be coming out this fall, and a lot of the struggle and the turmoil that I struggled with being sick, because I was very sick, was out for about 2.5 months off the road, and before that I'd been sick for about 9 months. And when you struggle with your health, as a 26-year-old person, you just don't ever think that you're going to get sick. And when you struggle like that, the inner turmoil and the struggle that you go through is significant. And so there's quite a few songs on this next album that is, if you were to read my journal, it's almost those things. My soul is bleeding out these words. And so if I had a choice to go through it again, or to end it, or to be healed from it, the struggle that has brought me closer to God, I would choose every time, because it's actually been quite remarkable in my walk with the Lord.
Well, we continue to pray for you. We
Thank you.
continue to pray for health. And we moved from something that was, that had hurt you.
That's a little bit of downer.
to something that we're pumped about. And the fact that it's not a year yet. We're about a month and a bit away.
Look at you.
Wait, no.
Stalker
July
alert.
7th of last year. Do you know how I know?
Creepy.
You know how I know?
I gotta go.
No.
I gotta go.
I tell you right now, the reason why I know is because my anniversary is a week before yours, and I was hoping we were going to share the same day.
Yeah.
But no.
Almost.
So yeah, almost. So marriage life is
Excellent. Yeah, we had we've had a wonderful first 10 months. We had a little bit of a moment in April where she's a musician as well. In fact, she's going to be here on Sunday performing, so keep an eye out. But we had a moment in April where she was going pretty hard preparing for her second record. We're writing and recording our second record, and had to kind of go, hey, we got to set some boundary markers in place on how we're going to make this work going forward. But man, beyond that, it's been a dream. We have a little apartment in Nashville, and we found ourselves enjoying doing the most simple things in the world, like going for bike rides, and we've got addicted to the BBC television show Sherlock. So that's kind of what our evenings consist of, right there: bike rides, dinner, Sherlock, that kind of thing.
Well, you know what? We appreciate both of you guys for stopping by. We love you, and continue the utmost success, and we continue to pray for you guys.